Okay, what's going on, fellas and gentlemen? It's Omega Dash, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. So, we have to cross-examine the testimony by Miss... What was her name? Angel Sky. I have no idea. There were some statements in there, though, that I don't think may have been included. I'll have to go back to the other video to see which ones were and weren't. Okay, she says, after the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. We are aware of how that partition works. You know, with the, actually, I'm gonna just check the floor plans real quick. See, I'm not gonna present them. So, yeah, so I guess if she's sort of standing facing, like, up the direction where my cursor's pointing, you know, parallel to the line, then I guess it would be considered to her side, if she was killing him at this car. It doesn't say, oh, I have an option to, oh, I can go that way. Alright, let's press the statement. So where is this partition on the floor plans? Oh, she's going to show me right now! God damn it! I'm sure she means this wall next to the car. That's right. See, yes, I remember there's a wall there, about 6 feet high. Okay. She was obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do. Uh-huh. And what did you do then? I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot, despite the fact that she no longer has her badge. You say quickly. Were you close to the suspect? Let's see. As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. Wait a second! She was behind the fence, though. She was in B lot. She saw it through the fence, and see, maybe I should press her for more details. Yes, let's do that. I'd like to see this on the floor plans, just to be safe. Where were you? The lunchland car was... She was a visitor, thus she was parked in B block, which means she couldn't have arrested her because she was, you know, on... there was a fence in the way. Plus, actually, she can't have been in B block because the photo doesn't have a fence in the way. She would have had to have been like right here in order to get the angle she was at, with no fence. So you witnessed the murder from here. See, that would make it about 30 feet from the car. Yes. See, but so wait a second. She and Lena are working together to frame Lena because Lena wants to be convicted for some reason. It's a crazy theory. I haven't spoiled myself on anything of this case yet, so I have no idea if that's the case. That's gonna be my crazy theory right now. It'll make Richard Castle proud. Was that correct, Miss Starr? Yes, that's right. Well, there was a chain link fence in front of you! So, Judge is pointing it out. I went over it, of course. Over it. Amazing! The Coffin Queen, a lunch lady athlete indeed! It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence, which means A, Elena would have run away, and B, it went all the way to the wall, if I remember correctly. So she could have gotten to my sister that fast. See, yeah, that fence was about 9 feet high, too, so it doesn't go all the way to the wall. But, of course, see, there's the photo, there's no chain link fence in the way. How come Miss Sky didn't get away? There's definitely something to see. Wait, Resident, she mentioned the muffler. So, actually, I'm gonna go back to that previous statement. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. See, I'm gonna actually take a state and try presenting either A. See, so there is a fence in the way. You can see the fence. Okay, so that's not it. I'm gonna try presenting the parking lot. Well, no, I don't think it's gonna work since we went through that. See, why didn't she get it? We're just gonna have to keep pressing. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. She mentioned the muffler? What exactly did she say? If I remembered exactly, I would have told you in my testimony. Cheeky, indeed she is. Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler. Wait a second, what was the statement again? Just that one word! So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else? Ow! I just adjusted my headset, and there we go. It like caught into my hair. So, yeah, that would make the most sense. The Edgeworth is questioning her now. So, who would she have been talking to? Did she have some kind of accomplice? And see, did she only hear one word? I assume it would have been, you know, part of a larger sentence. See, I assume it would have been part of a larger sentence that, you know, but that's the only word she managed to get. Actually, was talking to you, but to someone else. She called Emma at 3 minutes after the fact, which means most likely she didn't see the moment of the murder. What she would have seen was her just calling. Huh. My theory is that she went into Edgeworth's trunk for something, but it wasn't murder. It was like to steal something. I don't know. And she called what the photo is. What that was. Huh. She was talking. Not talking to you, but to someone else. It has to be Emma. So from what it sounded like, though, like Emma didn't pick up. Can we maybe check a voicemail in the courtroom? I'll see if I can do that after this. Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone. So okay, so there. Of course, I just went through all that deduction. Then she just comes out and says it right now. Her phone? You mean this cell phone? Yeah. See, I'm gonna take a state, but yeah, I'm gonna ask further. By phone, do you mean this cell phone discovered at the crime scene? Yes, ultimately. Oh, God, damn it, Edgeworth. My memory. Oh, let's see. It's like a salmon heading upstream, you know. No, the court doesn't see, Miss Starr. The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall. Okay, the one that didn't work. On the wall. That's right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall. Apparently, it was out of order. Yes, we discovered that. Excuse me. And so she used her cell phone. So I guess it was to avoid, you know, having the call traced or something like that. To use the emergency. Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day. Good witnessing, witness. Good witnessing. Whatever happened to good testifying? So. Judge goes in. You should of course add this to your testimony. Okay, the things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. So I guess that's gonna be what we present. It's going to be something about the phone. Cell phone updated in the court record. So is she not adding it? Let's see. She gave up trying to use the phone on the wall and just used her cell phone. Okay, let's check. So how was it updated? The word muffler was overheard during a call made to Emma at 5:18. Can we check it? See. I can only see. I can check the strap. I don't want to do that. Let me see if I can open it. Okay, let's examine that. And let's touch the... See. Actually, can we touch the redial button? It looks like it's... There we go. Let's do that, actually. See, there's no need to push this again. What's wrong? You look like I do during finals! God, finals. Never mind, it's nothing. Okay, so I figured maybe it would give us, like, a record of the call. I suppose not. So, this is almost certainly going to be the statement that we present against. See, she gave her trying to use the phone on the wall, and just used her cell phone. Okay, so there's the wall partition right there. See, actually, she wouldn't be able to see that from the other side, would she? Unless, well, I guess if she moved, see. Yeah, no. From nowhere in B-Lot could she see the telephone. Actually, I'm gonna take a state, but I'm gonna be almost certain that's it. Let's see, present the parking lot floor plans. There we go. Objection! I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Landscape. There we go. So, we got her. Edwards is going to object. The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias. Except she says she has a bias against prosecutors. We don't say, well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. Oh, so that's an important reason. So there's the grudge. And against Edwards as well. ... Well, Miss Starr, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, because I haven't said it yet. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up. Oh, I will mess with you. I don't care if you make me cough. I'll get over it in a couple days. See, let's look at the floor. Let's see, and then the clearing. Let's look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you wouldn't have been able. You couldn't possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call at the emergency telephone booth because the wall was in the way! Exclamation point! I believe you see what I'm getting at. That emergency phone was on the back side of this partition. If indeed you were a B block, you couldn't have seen it. Murmur. Order! What is the meaning of this? It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch. She's coughing up lies. Indeed she is. Grr. That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you allow me a question. That is exactly what lie this witness has told the court. Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get disrupted. See, I just was reading out loud and not paying attention. That's not good. I totally forget what I was saying. The witness lied about what she saw, where she saw it, or the order of events. I'm going to take a state, but I think I'm going to go with where she saw it. She had to have been in A block with Lena. She tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. It would be pointless for her to lie about it. Pointless to lie? I see! That makes sense. The witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone, because she was actually able. In other words, Miss Starr witnessed the crime from a different location, although the photo does seem to indicate that she was in B block. Edward is going to object. A different location? Now that's a pointless lie if I've ever heard one. Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it. Okay. Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. So, how am I gonna get around the fact that the fence is in the photo? Just where was the witness when she saw the crime? All the testimony we've heard until now points in one direction. Place from where Miss Starr witnessed this crime was here. Okay. Where would it be? I actually have no idea. Wait a second. See. The photo, though. I don't know. I'm gonna take another state, but I think this is actually the wrong way to go. I'm gonna go with the security room, but that's most likely gonna be wrong, because how else could she have gotten the photo if she wasn't in B block? And what? I don't know. I'm just gonna go with the security wrong, but that's most likely wrong. This is the only place where she could have been. Yeah, that's gonna be wrong. The security guard room! Oh, see, Judge said it. See, indeed, the security room is in the underground parking lot, is well positioned. See, it's built on the second level, so you can see the entire lot. So, she would... Yeah, that makes sense. How would she have gotten the photo from the angle, though? I guess we'll have to find that out later. But it does make sense where she would have seen everything. But the photo was from the wrong angle. She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone. Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in A block. So she couldn't have been in A block at all. But she has her security guard boyfriend. The only place where she could have seen the crime in the back of the partition is here. I remember in your testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend, quote-unquote, in the security guard room, yes? Well, Miss Starr, ... How many years have I been getting the better of men, hashtag not all men, to think that the tables could be turned? Today, a man has got the better of Angel Star. Order! Order! Witness! What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better. I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. And I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. The guilty. Is she talking about Miss Sky? And is she gonna change who she's accusing now? Mr. Wright, doesn't it strike you as odd? Why did Miss Star lie? It doesn't make sense. Huh? She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. That's true. So why did she lie? It wouldn't change anything. Exactly. See, aren't we usually, when it's just me and Emma, sort of just communicating silently between us? Well, how is Edgeworth here in? Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. And see, he's not going on about the angle of the photograph. And we don't see the knife flow. That truth still stands. I'm going to object. It still stands. I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. What? If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason. Huh. So, tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright. See, huh? Me? Okay. Who else? Mr. Wright, let's review what we know. Okay. So she was actually in the security room. The Star witnessed the crime from the security guard station. He's gonna give me options of why she lied, or maybe who it actually was. You know, I'm guessing one of the options is gonna be she was covering for someone. But she lied and said she saw it from B block. It must make a vital difference, but what? What would change? Angle of view to the crime? Distance to the crime? Difference in lighting?